Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Dranglaec. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
Usually I don't like to talk during the cutscenes.
For
So I'd like to say hello to my viewers on Twitch. And for those of you who are watching me on YouTube, I'm not talking to myself. You can check out my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/cypher_1. So now we've been cast into this dark, decrepit world where our hero, if this can be considered a hero, has to make the decision to choose what path they will go down. Now our ultimate goal in this game is to get to Dranglaec Castle, to find the king, and understand where he's gone and why he's no longer with us. And for those of you starting out, there is something you can get down there. And for PC players who are playing this game, they're like, oh my god, these controls are effing crazy. They are. Do not play with a keyboard and mouse. It just does not work. How's it going, Neo? Rexus, it's good to see you guys are tuning in. I'm actually kind of doing this for Rexus to show him how to play this game properly, or at least kind of give him an idea of what he should be doing.
It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow.
Oh wow, that's a horrifying looking face.
Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
So now we enter our name. And for the sake of this series, I will call myself... we'll go with Cypher. Cypher.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing.
It's a human effigy.
It's a human effigy.
Yeah, I played this a while.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
So now, in the process of deciding
Back, deep into your
what kind of character do you want to play, you have to think to yourselves, what role do you want to play in this game?
It's an effigy of you.
And generally, when I play Dark Souls, Oh, I'm doing good, Neo, thank you. About to embark on an incredible game at the moment. As I was saying, you have to choose what is the playstyle that you want. Me, I am really conflicted between what I want to do. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the knight, and it may not be like that, but for now we're gonna choose the knight. And then let's go gender. We'll stick with that. And fun fact: when we get a little further into it, I'll show you guys something that's actually pretty interesting. Oh wow, he looks ridiculous. What is this? Hair. I guess. They gotta add more hair colors to these games. Not that the hair really matters at all, but you know, it's just. Oh yeah, that's the eyebrows I want. Woo! Let's see. Give him samurai eyebrows. Also, we definitely got to give him a beard. Probably this one right here. Maybe. We'll go with that one. Beard color. Want to make it dark. Tattoo. The horse. We don't need a tattoo. Okay, advanced settings. Yeah, he looks fine. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Is this your true self? And boom.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think.
Oh no.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
Now, there's a few things initially in the beginning that a lot of players will miss. That is that you have to look around frequently for things.
Through the door and
Trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from...
I will finish that thought in a
going
second.
hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Oh, the cackling women of the shack thing. Alright, guys. So, as I was saying, one thing that I really recommend to all players is be very observant of your surroundings. Now, you're going to miss little things like this chest. A lot of people probably didn't know that staircase was even there, and they just went straight out the door. Being observant in this is very important, because there I just got a human effigy. And some of you made the mistake of getting a human effigy as your gift. Never get a human effigy as your gift. You don't need it. You can find human effigies elsewhere. Now, immediately light the bonfire and rest at it. Reason being, if you don't, where are you going to go? As a matter of fact, I don't even know what would happen. Where would you go to? Who knows? Let's not think about it. It's dangerous thinking. And of course, behind this, there's a Soul of the Lost Undead and a torch. And now, see, what you can do with that torch, is you can, no, I guess you can't light. Oh, yes, you can. You toggle, light torch. So now you can get a little more light on the situation, and this is actually a new addition to Dark Souls. They decided to add torch for some reason, and you can then proceed to light these kind of I don't know what they would be called, like I don't actually know what to call these things. And now see where that big thing is standing down there. Well, directly in front of it. And I will approach it later so I can show you. For those of you who for some reason want to change the gender of your character, you can actually go to that right in front of them. You can go to it and you sleep in it. And what it does is it changes your gender, but also, keep this in mind, it will make you go hollow. Alright. So now the purpose of lighting these, like, I'm gonna figure out what they're called. This is really annoying me. Oops, be a little more observant. That's something advice I should have taken heed of. Alright, so I'm coming out here. And the point of lighting those is simply just to shed light on this area, because it is a very dark area. And honestly, I haven't come back to it, and there's little hints around here. I honestly haven't come back to it since I passed it, except for one reason, and that reason I will show you in a second. We just need to proceed further throughout the level. There we go. And also there's a guy there. Damn it. Go light our torch over here. And that's also a benefit of having that torch lit, is that when you light these, then you can proceed to light other ones and keep the light continually going. Alright. Roll. Now, in this game, rolling is key. I mean, you can use shields, of course, but I feel like if you're an effective player is able to roll really well, you know, able to dodge attacks without using a shield. And the benefits of that is that you then can stay away from the enemy, ensuring your survivability. And also, when you block, it does take down some stamina. And stamina is crucial to survival in this game. Now, in front of me, what we are looking at is you can bring to them... I don't think I have any on me right now. No. You bring an object to them, and we'll figure it out when we get a little further. And what will happen is those... Oops, let's go up here and grab that and light it. Those weird-sounding things that are telling you, give us smooth, give us silky, will actually give you random items. And the interesting thing is that sometimes they drop human effigies. Now, human effigies are quite expensive when you buy them from a merchant. And there's only a specific merchant that I know of currently in which you can buy human effigies from. And it's not worth the money, but you could spend half the money and a lot less than half the money, actually, and potentially get these human effigies for next to nothing. As well as other items, like I've gotten homeward bones from dropping... Oh, I thought I was going to fall there. It scared the shit out of me. You can also get other random items. Most of the time, it's nothing worth recognizing as being... I guess just leaving it at that. Nothing worth recognizing. Alright, let's go. Oh. I don't know what's going on right now. There we are. Let's see. Okay, there's a door here. So now what I'm going to want to invest into when I level up, and obviously leveling up right now isn't... You don't really need to think about it. What I want to invest into is HP, strength, and endurance. Honestly, I don't know the benefits of lighting these, but I light them anyway just because. Alright. I would light that, but I can't. Honestly, I think we can leave here. You don't really need to go through this area. You don't really get anything for the most part. So it's really not worth wasting our time on. And let's proceed out of things betwixt to then essentially the Valley of Majula. Now, Majula is the town that you'll be going to frequently for quite a majority of the game. There's a lot of things here. There's merchants. There is one of the main bonfires in which you meet this character we're about to meet, and she has a lot of interesting shit to say. So I'm gonna let her say that, so you guys can hear the dialogue. And the first time I went through this game, actually, I didn't even notice she was here. And the whole time I was wondering, how the hell do I get an Estus flask? Well, here's how.
The next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
And this is where we receive the Estus flask.
Go on and see the king. He who made Dranglaec what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Now, whomever had a part in the dialogue in this game is brilliant. Honestly, brilliant. It's incredible. So then we'll equip our Estus and our life gem. And this is the belt slot. Here is the left weapon, which mainly there's a shield there. But of course you can have an offhand weapon, and here are your ring slots. Now here are your arrow slots and bolt slots. And this is where your main armor goes. Inventory obviously here, and we'll consume these right away. Because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to level up. As long as we get 1,000, yep, good to go, we can level up. So right away I'm going to invest that into my health or my strength. So I think actually I'm going to go strength. Later on we will be investing into endurance as well as vitality. Now there's a man sitting outside of here. This is the blacksmith.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. I packed my tool, but now somebody's gone and locked the door.
So now we have to find a key for him. We won't find this going left. So there are two options for us. Down the well, which is not an option actually, or to our left, which we will go. And then around this corner, you will find a homeward bone. Now what a homeward bone does in its role, I'm not sure what that is yet. A homeward bone will take you back to the last bonfire you rested at. Straight ahead is another merchant, and this merchant sells armor. To our left is a cat, who is a merchant, and she sells the item I was speaking of. Where are you? There you are.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Oh yeah. Ooh.
So yes, you go to buy item, and you buy the prism stone. And what you do is you take that to that little nest.
Nothing suited you, I presume.
And here's what's interesting. You don't discard it. You go to it, and you go to leave. You'll click it. How many? One. And only one. Then you'll back out, and then you'll leave one more. And keep doing that in a continual process, and they will give you as many items as you leave of those stones. This next part coming up, I'm not sure if I'll be able to survive it, honestly. It's very difficult, so I may die. And, oh, there's also a chest here. And one thing you have to watch out for with chests is some chests aren't always what they seem. And what I mean by that is some chests will have teeth. And literally, I mean, they'll have teeth. Okay, and then the lever to open that door is right here. Pull the lever. Also, when it does close, you can go up right there and use that to open it back up. And then we got another soul, lost undead, and a broken thief sword. Hyde's Tower of Flame. Now these enemies are bitches, and they're difficult. So don't feel shame in dying. This game is hard, so for new players, expect to die a lot. Especially if this is the first of the series that you're playing. And now, every enemy has a technique. You just have to be patient and learn that technique and exploit it. And notice how I'm such a low level and I was able to kill that guy without a problem. It's only because I know his moves. And you have to plot out and know those moves. Rexus, you're still in the cave. Now this guy's a little different. He swings faster. And he has less open spaces. Hence why I just got hit. It looks like we're only going to really have the time to safely hit him once. Because, oh, there he goes. He gets me. Yeah. Ah, there we are. Sublime Bone Dust. Now, what that'll do is you take it to the bonfire and you burn it, and it'll give your Estus Flask +1. Oh, he got me. There we go. Got him. And now what this is, see directly ahead of me how there's, you'll watch, just, you'll see. Those platforms will raise. And although you can beat the boss without raising these platforms, this is to ensure that you don't just run ahead. Although these enemies are meant to be difficult so that you will run ahead. And it'll cause more frustration. So what they're hoping is that you just run past all these enemies because they're too difficult. You have to do the opposite of that. Make sure to kill them all, not only for their souls, but it's beneficial in the sense that you'll be able to make the next boss fight easier. Definitely less tasking and a lot, well, just a lot easier. Because falling off those platforms is a bitch. Oh. And then we got him. And now what'll happen is you'll notice those two guys will run towards us. And I mean literally, they will run towards us. So what we can do is you can kite them to these stairs. This is something I found out. It makes it a little easier, but you have to make sure to plan your hits properly. Now, they can't hit for the most part. It'll be more difficult for them to hit me because there's an incline. Man, this is intense. Fighting two of them at the same time is always interesting. Alright, so we got one. Nah, that swing around always gets me. Then I'll do one more hit. Anticipate that. Anticipate there's always going to be a third hit, even though there might not always be one. Because most of the time it's that third hit that can get you. Yeah, just do a little dance with these bastards. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Ah, perfect. We already got some decent gauntlets. Although they're very heavy. They'll prove to be useful in the sense that now we have better armor. Alright. So now we are heading towards our first boss. I don't know if this boss is optional or not, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not. But I'm sure I'll be proved wrong otherwise. So there we have a green blossom. Hello. Roll. Oof, almost got me at that one, buddy. And he's down. Out for the count. Now, right here, you'll be able to touch the summon sign. And you can summon this guy to help you fight, for those of you who play solo. I think this game is significantly more challenging when you play it solo. But I know other people who always have people join in for the fight. Reason being, it is quite difficult. Okay. That was close. Now I think I want to kite him a little closer to me. That might not happen because we have Glencore with us. And we're fighting right on the edge. Now, if we would have gotten that last platform, we would have been able to fight this guy without having to worry about falling off the edge. But since I'm pretty confident in my ability to kill him without falling, we're just gonna fight him like this. Oh, there we are. The fight is over. And you get his soul. Now keep in mind, every boss soul that you get is pretty important. The Dragon Rider's soul, I believe you get his spear. So you'll get a weapon from the soul of the boss that you defeat.
My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Now what she'll sell, I'll ring a prayer. This is mainly for people who are going to go with faith. And as far as I know, she
No
only
need
shows
for
up
miracles.
once.
The gods frown upon such...
Soul Scrimpers. Now let's go level up.
Bearer of less.
Alright. And now we can level up quite a bit. Actually. Put some new endurance. I say put one more into strength. And I do want to be quick on my feet. So I'm going to put some into that. And we're going to keep until, just so we don't take them, we're going to keep all of our really important items. Oh, and actually we can burn this right away. Like our bigger souls, we're going to keep in our bonfires storage box. And now what that did... Oh, actually, I'll finish that thought later. What that did is that it made the Estus Flask +1, which will then mean you gain more health from a single consumption. And while we're on... Actually, while we're in Majula, there's an interesting thing that I found that I'll be able to show you guys now. Oh, get out of here. There's a life gem. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to get out of here. This is crazy! Hit that. Boom! Up comes a corpse and an Estus Flask shard in return. And now, where you can take that is over to this lady over here. And strengthen your Estus Flask so you now have 2 consumptions.
Seek lest this...
So you give the shard to her. She increases your Estus Flask capacity. And then you are able to have 2. And now we have a 2 + 1 Estus Flask. Let's go to this guy and see what he has. And also a little tidbit about him. The more money you spend at him, you'll watch his demeanor change. He becomes a little more cocky. I think I wanna... I got 2,000. How much is the shield? I'm gonna buy the shield first. See how much I have left over. I don't think I have enough. Nope.
Thanks very much. And do please...
Alright, so now let's head back there and try to take on the second boss of that area. And he is a lot more difficult than the boss, the Dragon Rider. Yeah, death is imminent in this game, that is for sure. There we are. That guy's done for. Okay. Oh yeah! Alright, free souls. I didn't even notice that over there. Okay. Looks like we got a new viewer. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. And thank you for tuning in. Actually, this is probably my best run-through I've ever done. So, those of you watching, the fact that I was able to defeat that boss... Oh boy, I better get the fuck out of here now. We'll wait for him to come to us. We'll just strafe around him real quick. And he's done for. Now, keep in mind, those two will start to charge towards us right now. So let's bring him over here. Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful with your rolls on this game. Falling off the cliff is no fun. Okay. So. Whoa! Life gem. Come on. And there's one. Let's take out number 2. Oh no, oh no. Uh-oh. Totally got kicked out of the game by my PC. That was no good. That was scary. Thought I was gonna die for sure. Whoa. There we go. And down he goes. And an item we receive. Cracked blue eye orb. Now it seems we're out of Estus. But that's alright. I don't think we'll need it. We probably will, actually, now that I think about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way instead. We're going to hold off on that second dragon. I think he's the Dragon Knight. And supposedly it resembles the character from the first game. Or at least from one of the first games. And he's down. What does he give us? Hailstone. Keep this in mind. The more you kill these enemies after you go to a bonfire and kill them again, they actually will stop respawning after a certain amount of kills. It's actually a set amount of kills. I can't remember what it is. It might change when you go to New Game Plus. I'm not entirely sure. But I will find that information out and relay it on my next stream and or next YouTube video. Oh, what's going on, guy? Missed you there. Yeah. Ah, shit. Give you slashes. And then a little bit of that. Done with you for good. How'd you like falling on your knees in front of me, huh? Eh? Huh? That guy knows what I'm talking about. People are like, what guy? There's no one there. Ah. Oh, this isn't good. He's kind of cornering us right now. There we go. Yeah. Got you now, motherfucker. Alright. Let's see. We just received a new weapon, which is the Old Knight Halberd. And as much as I'd like to equip it, it's really useful to us. I mean, useless, sorry. Not happening. I think I'm going to stick with the sword this game. Oh, what's up? What's up, princess? I'm going to roll right out of your way. I'm going to punch you in the face with my steel. Boom! Rolled it. Nailed it. Oh, don't you think you're fucking cute? Ooh, it's got a little sass to him. And now we've restored our health. Hey, what's going on, guy? Oh, yeah. But that was fun. Okay. Always be strafing around your enemy. Don't let those bitches get the drop on you. Strafe. Then we can take this up. Oh, wait. No, it's this next area. That's right. And we'll actually be getting knight armor coming up here that we can equip. And although this armor does look pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. I just like how it's a mixture of chainmail and cloth. Okay, that's right. There's nothing in there. And now we'll be coming around the corner when she comes, and you'll see a knight in here. Again, remember, just because they're big and they look intimidating does not mean they are in fact intimidating or even deadly at all. Especially these guys. You gotta know what they do. But my health is getting quite low. Things are getting dicey. Damn it. Damn it! Killed you. Alright. Bastard. Now where the knight armor is actually in here, otherwise I would have just ignored him. Because our true goal lies beyond. Alright. So we go down here. And in this chest, we will find knight armor. There we are. Let's equip that. There we are. And you'll notice you will roll much slower, but that's okay. The more we increase our strength, endurance, all that fun stuff, the less it will actually weigh on us. And the more the character will be able to handle it. Oh, which reminds me, speaking of which, that might be a good idea. Yep. That extra weight has made us significantly slower. So I'm just going to put on this for now. Nothing in there. And every NPC that you see, this is my advice to new players, especially, don't kill them. If they don't kill you, don't kill them. That is a rule of thumb I've learned to live by in this game. And if you're going to kill someone just for the items they have, trust me, in the end it will not be worth it. As far as I know, most NPCs won't give you their weapons.
What is it?
And now,
I don't know you.
continue conversations with NPCs to learn more about them and actually get them to be potentially a helper in the future.
You are an odd one. Normally, I'm called Luke from the land, they say dread, and so I came. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me.
I'll let the dialogue finish. I'm so used to skipping it.
You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you.
And that is why we talked to her.
I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed. You are an odd one indeed.
Okay.
I can see that you... I come...
So she said all she needs to say, and now we can continue on our way. And there will be one of those bastards laying right there, so make sure to kill him right away. Now, this place is frustrating, so for those of you who are having difficulty, don't be deterred from continuing. This game does get frustrating, just you need patience. There we are. Now up there we can see that there's a soul waiting for us. And in here there'll be two. One also behind this table, which we'll roll all the way. And death. Let's go up here. Let's check out what's going on. What's going on? Look at this guy. And we'll backstab him. Oh, I guess he wasn't dead. Now, in the beginning, there aren't a lot of chests that have the teeth in them, but always keep that in the back of your mind that this chest that I'm opening could indeed have teeth and would indeed swallow me whole. And they will. If you are unfortunate enough to open up a chest with teeth, it will kill you. It won't damage you, it will kill you. And as far as I know, there's no way to get out of it once it grabs you. Alright. We're getting some good stuff. Hey, what's going on, guy? Wanna come over here? Hang out with me? See that little shield you got there? I like it. Oh, come on. Oh, and that just reminded me. The broadsword is at risk, so we should actually, before we go any further... Damn it! Really? That's my first death? That's my first death? You gotta be kidding me! Oh, son of a bitch. Well, it happens. And it's always, you know, it's always when you're least expecting it. So now I'm human again. Because when you die, you look like a decrepit hollow. But honestly, that's how deaths in this game happen. At least for me. When I least expect it, I'll accidentally roll off a cliff, or I'll misstep when fighting an enemy. And sometimes it's really easy enemies, and that's what makes it more frustrating. It's because you're just like, screw this, I want to get my stuff back. I'm, you know, done with this BS. And that frustration gets the better of you. And patience is a key to this game, especially in the beginning. Ooh. Oh, calm down with your flailing and throwing your dagger everywhere. Shit. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Majula. We're going to level up and proceed from there. Alright. So let's level up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spec into bring up that strength. Let's see. I guess we don't really want to spec into that. Focus on that. What's the adaptation? Now that's for poison. And we'll probably actually... Let's do that. Let's take one from there. Let's put one in adaptation to increase our poison resistance, bleed resistance, petrify resistance, curse resistance, eventually agility, as well as it looks like the poison damage. It even increases Yeah, it's mainly for defense. So, as being a knight, eventually we're not going to be able to move so quickly. And that's going to be no bueno. What time is it now?